Hi. One of the things I've seen in the problem is that we tend to look back at what happened and try to address the issues. But what happens next time, something else is going to happen that we could not predict. Right. So we're always preparing for something from the last, and we're not looking ahead. And we see this throughout history. I mean, one book I just started reading is called The Black Swan. It talks about all these things we can't predict. And that is the issue, is that, and thinking outside the box here, because you might have all the processes that you put forward to prevent another disaster like the one you had before. But the problem is next time, you're not going to have the same disaster or the same issue. You're going to have something that's going to happen that's completely different. And the question is how you look ahead and say, okay, we got to think about what could happen that we don't know today, but it could happen. What else could happen and how we address it?
This is where I think it's really useful to think about barriers. And to think about systemically, what could I do to systemically change two barriers? Because if I could do that, I would substantially reduce, if not eliminate, my failure frequency. Over and over again, we have people, Tier 4 data centers, and during installation, the A plug has been plugged into the B plug, and then B fails. Guys, I mean, this is real. This comes out of our database.
I mean, Hoover had a data center in New Orleans, and the other one was in Biloxi, Mississippi. And guess what happened? They both got hit.
Yeah. Again, where you site your data center is incredibly important. What is the cheapest? What is, in the beginning of a project, what is your most expensive expense? Buying the land. After 30 years, what is the cheapest expense over the lifetime? The land. And yet, over and over again, people make the mistake of going cheap on the land, and they then limit what the possibilities are for the whole life of the investment. This is what we do within our network meetings, is talk about this. We have the largest database in the world of these kinds of issues. And when we do the operational sustainability, it's trying to apply this statistical data to systemic things that you can do, never knowing quite which one's going to pay off. But if you systemically do these things, and you do them reasonably well, you will have created these barriers that will protect you for the unknown unknown.